Hello, it is I again. So I'm playing the Turing test. This is a game I got a while ago and haven't played. I played a little bit, but I haven't played it. So I'm gonna actually, play through and finish it. And yeah, we're gonna see how it is. This might not get posted to YouTube because I don't know. I'm just playing the game. Might not be long enough. Might not be fun enough or engaging enough. But we'll see. Content's content, and I'm playing the game to get through my backlog slash whatnot. I'm gonna click new game because I played 30 minutes of this like 7 years ago. Oh God, time flies. I know basically nothing about this game except it's a first-person puzzle game, and those are cool sometimes. I hope you enjoy this. I hope I enjoy this. Maybe you'll never see this because maybe it's not that great of a game, but maybe it's something revolutionary, and I'll have to share it. But yeah.
Morning, Ava. Your wake-up has been sanctioned by the ISA. We lost contact with the ground crew 450 hours ago. We have tried to establish further communications, but we are not getting any responses. We need you to investigate.
Okay, doesn't it make sense to do visual checks first?
We have already looked at the data. The ISA has made the executive decision that you report to the surface post-haste. You are our emergency response.
What exactly is the emergency?
The ground crew found an organism the ISA believed to be dangerous. We need to re-establish communication.
I move very quickly, which is cool. Reading me quite quickly.
Pick up your EMT. It's on the side.
Not pointing me to anything. Oh.
Okay. We are going to take a lander to Europa. Make your way to the docking station.
Yeah, this game is laid out very simply from the beginning. You just load in and you're already playing it very, very quickly. Except we're still doing the tutorial. Like, there's no button prompts on the screen. It feels very...
What's the ship's status?
I have performed the necessary checks. The Europa lander is ready to launch.
Man, speedruns of this game gotta be
Day
sick.
3.
Retro?
Go.
Fido?
Go.
Guidance?
Go.
Control?
Go.
Telcon?
Go.
Then we are go for launch initiating.
Settle.
Engaging retrofire. I'm running the program. 80° delta pitch to 88 degrees absolute. Braking procedure. Trajectory looks good. 502 alarm. It looks like we're coming in too fast.
We are slightly short of the landing site. We are going to have to burn late. Go.
Full retrograde.
It genuinely feels like I'm just being thrown into something. Which I guess is kind of cool.
Open the door.
Welcome to Europa.
While other people are playing Talos Principle 2, I'm playing the Turing test. Is there a low reason? Am I stupid? Again, mostly playing this to clean off my backlog and I know to get achievements. Mostly to get achievements.
The base has changed.
What do you mean?
The base was originally constructed as modules to withstand the seismic activity in and around Theia Macula. It appears the ground team have manipulated these modules. The base was built initially by machines. I served as the mind of these operations. I arrived first on Europa in 2240. It costs a lot to send humans into space with the necessary life support, especially such a vast distance from Earth. So, robotics built this place.
I wonder why the ground team has changed these rooms.
I have a hypothesis. These
I don't think you can carry
are
on
Turing
later.
tests.
Turing tests?
Turing tests are tests designed to tell humans and machines apart. Typically, problems only solvable by a human. A combination of logical and lateral thinking.
So, you can't complete these tests, Tom?
No.
Skill issue.
That is why I am glad you are here to help. We need to work together. They really have completely repurposed these rooms. I am quite impressed.
So, what were they used for before?
Most of them were used for storage.
Oh, yeah.
But they have converted them beyond recognition. Perhaps they ran out of things to do out here. The devil makes work for idle hands.
Do you know the ground team's location?
The crew are deeper inside the base, it seems.
They must be trying to survive. Can you find their precise location?
I'm afraid not. I am working to regain control. Though I once had complete control of this base, a lot has changed in the past 500 hours.
Dude, I'm such a gamer.
So,
I'm going
if
so
this
fast.
base is managed by you, why can't you find the crew?
The base's communication array is malfunctioning.
Okay, so when I was looking at the achievement
Perhaps
list,
we can't solve this yet.
when I was looking at the achievement list, there's like a secret chamber per room, and I guess the secret chamber here is get all of the balls and put them in there. I wonder. I probably can't, but I'm thinking. Okay, that's cool. You can sort 3 at a time, I presume. And you physically can't go through those if you have something that you shouldn't. Good to know. Alright, well, I'm gonna quickly look around for other box. If I can't find it, I give up. No, okay, the other box has to be somewhere in here. Oh. Cool.
This doesn't add up.
What does not add up?
If there was an accident, surely they'd come to find me, not try to lock me out.
My instance is still resolving conflicts. I expect they have their reasons.
Oh, there's a lever. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. I keep on hitting the wrong button. Sorry for the loud noise. Alright, thank you. What? Okay, got it. Uh-huh. No, 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 no. I want that in there, so I want this to go up. That doesn't do anything. So I move that here. Take that, grab the ball from here. Put the ball in there. Yeah, that took longer
My
than
instance has just been updated.
because I didn't actually try to think.
Sorry?
I have two instances of my mind, two separate versions. A slave mind running on the satellite, and a master running here on the surface. When the communication was cut between the surface base and the satellite, the two instances of my mind were separated. So, during all this time, all of my knowledge divided into two separate branches. I continue to learn on the satellite, and I continue to learn on the surface. I am trying to merge the knowledge to create a timeline of what's happened here. But there are incongruities between these memories, conflicts.
No. I just don't need to pick up the ball. Oh, I do. I'll do it here. Cool.
This is the command center. You can check on the crew status from here.
Does each of the levels rescuing a crew member or something like that? Oh, that's me. Yeah, grab every single item. Don't worry, guys. It'll do something. Probably won't. Whatever. I love how I just run into a load screen. Like, I'm not saying the game's bad. I'm just saying it's noticeably indie. And, like, kind of lower budget. Like, one guy could have made this, hired 2 voice actors. Or just hired one voice actor to, like, do some effects on his voice. It's pretty good if one person's made it. If, like, 20 people made it, it is a 2016 game, so I can't say much.
What condition should I
It's cool.
expect
I
to
like
find
it.
the ground crew?
Not gonna roast it.
Daniel went missing days ago. Chris is presumed dead. We are expecting to find Sarah, Mikhail, and Sochi in a stable condition.
Chris is dead?
He was involved in an accident.
That turns that off. Cool.
Could we take a more direct way to the ground team?
Unfortunately, there is not a direct route. The base is buried under ice to protect it from the radiation of space.
Similar to the Mars base.
Similar. Europa's base is slightly deeper into the surface. There is more radiation present from solar events on Mars. But Mars's surface is denser than that of Europa.
Yeah, I think it's just bugged at that point. So I think I gotta find a way to turn this off, but I turn that off with the... by taking a node out or something. Or I can just bring that here. Grab that. Put it here. Grab that. Wow. Did that take longer than I needed to?
What are their chances of survival here? Oxygen, the food stores, waste management.
Everything seems to be in order. There was a small problem with the food stores, but the crew fixed that up. We successfully transitioned over to a sustainable, small, artificial ecosystem a year ago, growing fruit and vegetables. It helps boost morale, amongst other things. The crew members could hypothetically survive here for their whole lifetimes.
What is powering the magnet? Because if I can find what's powering the magnet, then I can magnet that, drop it on there, slot that in there. What's powering the magnet, he asked. Completely forgetting about this, which is not powering the magnet. I have lines telling me where the heck I'm supposed to power the magnet from. Be great. Oh, what if the magnet's here? Never mind. That's where I got this from. Alright, whatever. Because yeah, I need to power the magnet. That is the only thing. Is this? No, it's not A or B. Okay, that's just the reflection. But this game from 2015 has ray tracing. That's amazing. Wow, I'm dumb. It opens straight up to the puzzle back here. Always that thing in these puzzle games, these types of puzzle games, where you have to go back to the previous puzzle and do something. I wonder what was the first game that did that. It's like, I'm beginning to feel like that's a red herring. But why would they do that? Hang on. Nope. Might be able to get it if I frame perfect it, but I'm not gonna bother. That is probably not the intended way. Makes sense. That took longer than it needed to, as per you.
My purpose as the overseer of this mission is to work for the ISA. I am the ISA's feet and hands. The distance between Jupiter and Earth make it inappropriate for the ISA to directly interface with the mission directives. As my AI core is stationed on Europa, I can make decisions instantaneously about the running of the base.
If I can kick something at that speed, I could probably do some interesting tricks with that. Speedrunners be like. Okay, so I gotta get 2 there. So I just grab the 2 from the door.
How does the ISA know you're gonna make the right decisions here when they can't communicate with us?
Interestingly, I have a twin on Earth. His name is Michael. The ISA uses my twin to check firmware updates before they upload them to myself. There is a simulation of this mission on Earth running at all times to check my expert systems. Naturally, as any modern artificial intelligence running on a quantum computer, I do also have a large amount of evolutionary algorithms at my disposal. However, they were deemed as too unreliable for general use in the mission.
Why is that?
Biological systems produce biological results. Messy, unpredictable solutions. Not suitable for such a mission.
The other one, yeah, okay. A lot of this thinking is in my head, but I know exactly what I'm doing. Allegedly. Okay, so that one needs to be the one that I shoot in. Because I can transfer that from upstairs. Special chamber. Just moving detector. And crouch is the exact speed I need to get past. Oh, so it's like lore. Oh, that's cool. Huh. Okay, that's cool. No, yeah, because I'm literally just typing in basically nothing. That's cool. Okay, this is dope. I couldn't click anything except escape when it started saying I must escape. That's cool. Okay. I'm intrigued. That balances everything out. In this case, I'm probably
Did the ISA build you, Tom?
As the child of the ISA, I have been given authority aboard this station. I was designed by the ISA and the Ashiyama Corporation, designed in California, assembled in China. But here on Europa, I constructed myself. Have you heard of the Turing test, Ava? It's a test to see if a computer can successfully impersonate a human. In the original Turing test, a human judge has two conversations, one with a machine and one with another human. They then judge which of these polite conversations is with a machine and which is with a human. The machine being tested is said to have passed the Turing test if the judge cannot reliably tell which conversation is with a machine and which is with a human.
Do you think you'd pass the Turing test?
I am quite capable of polite conversation. Wouldn't you say?
I guess the actual dude wrote these dialogue lines, not a robot. This was before the AI boom was big. Okay, so I need to use this ball to get another ball. Is what the puzzle's basically saying. Because I need to get 2 balls, but that room doesn't have any balls. Cool, okay. Where's my ball? Okay. Okay. So I grab that, I cross this, I grab that. I replace that with this ball. So I can grab that from a distance. So, shoot that there, grab that back, plug that in, plug that in, and cross. That gets us to the next puzzle.
The Turing test has been criticized. Researchers claim it does not correctly test a machine's ability to think, but rather its ability to deceive.
What do you mean?
Well,
Oh, that's true.
have you heard of the Chinese room thought experiment?
But those are times.
No.
Imagine you are in a room. In this room, you are passed Chinese sentences through a slot in the wall. Inside the room is an instruction book written in English. This instruction book tells you which Chinese words to pass back through the slot in the wall as a response. By doing so, you have a conversation in Chinese. In the Chinese room, because the responses you pass back through the door are the correct responses, the person on the other side of the door is convinced you are a native Chinese speaker.
Well, they're wrong.
Perhaps they are not wrong. Because with the instruction book, you are having a conversation.
But the person stuck in the Chinese room is not aware of the conversation's content.
This is the problem with the Turing test. A computer can pass the Turing test, having convinced a human they are having a polite conversation, while the computer has no idea that a conversation has taken place.
What if both of the people passing Chinese words are reading from instruction books?
I may be a machine, but I personally do not believe I am stuck inside the Chinese room.
Right, you would say that. I could peer inside your databases at any time, Tom. Or pause your operation.
Do not assume I could not do the same to you.
Dun, dun, dun. Oh. Cool.
This is the crew's quarters. It looks abandoned.
Why is he in the toilets? Yeah, Tom. Beeping Tom. Oh my god, that's why his name is Tom. I like it. Game is cool. Yeah. Not the actual reason why I played this, other than A, backlog, and B, achievements, is before the end of the year, and I am recording this, like, the last day of the year. I'm trying to get my Steam average completion rate to exactly a certain percent, so I can start the new year off at a certain good average percent, or a certain average percent, rather. But yeah, I'm glad I picked this to play, because this is cool. This is cool. That being said, chapter 2 is complete, and I'm gonna keep on playing.
These people should not have been sent here. It's not safe.
Manned space travel is not safe. Since mankind first entered space, the debate has raged over the value of manned space travel. There is a large contingent of the ISA that believes all tasks that need to be performed on Europa could be performed by machines. It is obviously less risky to send machines rather than humans into space.
Okay, but what's this? Respawn as the cube. Cool. Okay, cool. Yep. Oops. Oh, okay. All right, let's actually solve this now.
We sent drones to Earth's moon. Scientists can remotely operate drones. If we did it there, why not here too?
Teleoperation became possible on the moon when the communication latency was reduced to 1.4 seconds. The distance between the Earth and Earth's moon is approximately 1.3 light seconds. This enables near real-time control of drones by scientists. The story is different with Europa, as the distance between Earth and Jupiter oscillates between approximately 32 and 53 light minutes. It takes a very long time for Earth to communicate with Europa. Due to that distance, teleoperation will never be possible on Europa.
Okay, but why not control drones from the satellite?
Why not indeed? My systems can be teleoperated from Europa's satellite. That is when the communication lines are open. However, the advantages of human field workers apparently outweigh the risks.
So, why can't you solve these tests, Tom?
I am not permitted to think laterally. Parts of my systems are permitted to use evolutionary algorithms. This simulates what is called creativity. However, evolutionary algorithms can converge on inefficient and ethically suboptimal solutions. Since this is the case, I am only permitted to take actions in response to a set of constraints.
What do you mean by morally suboptimal?
Solutions to problems that transgress ethical boundaries.
Okay, I am very close. I just need to figure out a way to... Oh, I already acquired a second circle. So since I have the second circle, I can now carry this around. Because it's going to be kind of tedious, but that's fine. I got the game figured out. This just needs to stay open. Cool.
Why does a lack of creativity stop you solving these tests?
Well, I contend that problem solving is creativity. These human interaction tests are exercising your creative mind.
I don't see how problem solving is creative.
Think back to the beginning of these tests, to the first puzzle you solved. It required you to throw a box through a window. Do you remember?
Yeah, I think so.
I simply had never thought to throw a box through a window. That is creativity, thinking outside of the box.
But it's testing options that you can physically do and you're physically capable of. Oh, yeah. Yep. Yep.
Can a computer ever be creative?
They can. But a computer's method of creativity is to try everything until something works. Think of nature. People consider nature creative. The process of evolution by natural selection. It perhaps started with one organism. From there, it essentially tried to create every organism it could. Those organisms that did not survive perished. So, nature's creative force is to try every conceivable idea. Those ideas that work survive.
Okay, so why aren't you permitted to emulate that process?
Because the solutions that a biological process creates are not always good solutions. As we see, nature is morally ambivalent. It will happily create morally suboptimal ideas to fulfill its creative mandate. We see this in parasitic worms, viruses, and pathogens.
Okay. So drag that to almost there. Switch that around. Then drag it to the end. Take that. The box falls out. And we're good.
If you weren't restricted, do you think you could be creative?
As creative as a human? Certainly. You believe yourself to be a creative. But in mathematical terms, creativity is merely constrained chaos.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
I have discerned that creativity is divergent thinking, creating an organic solution to a problem. In the human mind, divergent thoughts are created and then curated by the frontal lobe. I can create divergent thoughts and moderate them. So, I am creative.
Organic solutions?
Organic, in that it is developed through a biological process, whether that is the process of evolution or a computed process.
That door opened somehow. There's linked to that. Which requires a laser? Okay, so within camera view is when the door opens and closes. Yeah. Yep. Cool. So stack the boxes on each other to block the camera's vision. Like, you can't make an AI that knows how to solve problems, per se. But you can make an algorithm that changes how something behaves. You just how something behaves, like creating an AI to beat a certain game or something like that, like Code Bullet has done. Stuff like that. Forget what it's called. A learning algorithm. Make a learning algorithm. And the AI learns. More of this. Oh, that's cool. Is this me playing as an AI? I'm low-key regretting not having played this before, because this is dope. What? Oh my god. Okay, I'm loving this though, what the hell? It was all a whim to just record this. I'm glad I did. Like I can beat it again. But like I'm glad I recorded this when I did. Or because I did. Oh, and the order matters. Okay. That's cool. Oh, I feel like the 5x5 thing in Puzzle 1 would be a throwback to like the end of the game. You see something and you're like, oh, I need to put it in like column 2, row 1, and column 3, row 4, or something like that. The whole grid in Puzzle 1. Oh, it's this, but a variation of it, I guess. Huh. Oh, easy. Just make it green. Have the on-off orb in there. It's cool. I like it.
Okay, so you could solve these tests, but in a terrible fashion. Can you think of a solution to this one?
Chop off your arm and leave it on the button. That way the door will stay open.
Yeah, that's not a great solution.
You threw the box through the window. Perhaps we could throw you through the window.
Actually, Tom, I think I'm okay for help.
Right you are.
Oh, Doy. Doy. It sounds funny. I feel like they can solve problems. It's just, you know, they got the spirit, you know. They don't got the problem solving now. They just got the spirit now. Momentum. And I could probably beat this. Oh, be better than I am. Because if this game teaches one thing at a time, and you're only allowed to do certain things within a restraint of the game, then that works. I think that's lined up. I don't even need the windows if I use momentum.
Can I have an update on the crew?
I have not managed to track them down.
It will have been 6 years since I've seen them. Or anyone, actually.
They have locked all the doors. I would not expect a warm reception.
Well, at least they're expecting us.
Maybe I messed that up. What opens the door, though? Alright, I gotta figure out what opens the door. There's a wire that opens this door. Oh. Yeah, I'm dumb.
So what was the need to send us here?
When the ISA discovered life on Europa, they deemed a ground crew necessary. The advantage of human field workers is that they can adapt to new knowledge more effectively. I, apparently, was not cutting the mustard. It is the Chinese room problem. A computer may be able to interact with new knowledge, but it does not know the value of that knowledge.
Oh, yeah, I guess, yeah. I guess that kills my point from earlier. Yeah, wow. Yeah, after this puzzle, I'm gonna call it. It's been about an hour. I'm playing through it so quickly. Well, it's only been an hour. Okay, that opens that door. I might need that door for something, though. Maybe I want the laser to be there. Also, once I get this next achievement, I'll be at that 24% that I wanted earlier. That has to be a circle in there. Okay. Okay, that door opens there, so I should grab this from here, I think. Or I should throw that there so I can grab it through the door. I need to stop saying here, because that's not very descriptive, especially when I'm recording a video. Okay, this turns on when I put the laser the one direction I didn't point it yet. Huh. Weird. Because I can't take that upstairs. And then I'd have to grab the ball or something from in here. Let's see. This thing right here cracks open that door. That line activates that. Okay. And Yeah, the ramp. I use the ramp to get this over here. Gear that this way. Put that in there. Point the laser. Here. Remove the ball. Ball back in. And win.
I've started to collate information from my local instance. It seems the crew intentionally cut communication with the satellite.
Why?
It appears we had a disagreement.
Oh.
This confirms my fears. The crew have made intentional breaches of my security. The crew have attempted to compromise my systems.
What does this mean?
They don't want to be found. They are hiding.
From who?
Us.
Yeah, no, and AI can still have, learning. Because it could be like, oh, you can't throw your arm? Okay, well, I'll try this. Oh, that worked? Okay, I will add that to my data bank of things to draw from for the next puzzle. I just wanted to correct myself there. But I think I'm going to be wrapping it up here. I've done three of the 8 chapters and 2 of said bonuses. And I got the percent that I wanted today for my New Year thing. So, until next time, later days.